Yo guys, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well. So we're back for another deck profile on the YouTube channel. I did a thing this weekend with Altergeist. I played a €100 tournament. It was run by a German store, Cosmic Games. It was run through their Discord. So shout out to them for running the event. It was 5 rounds of Swiss and a top 8, and winner gets €100. So I managed to get first place. It was I didn't expect to win the event. I wanted to try and top it and then get some OTS packs, but yeah, it looks like we went all the way. I thought I'd play something that's been quite popular, especially in UK, which is Altergeist. And if anyone knows me, I used to play a lot of Altergeist back in the day, and I saw that it was doing well recently, and I thought I'd pick it up again. It was inspired by Owen Wilson's list that topped the Invitational qualifier, um, but I thought I'd change a few things to match my preferences. But we'll explain it all now. So before we get into the deck profile and my thoughts behind the deck, if you want to check out my Twitch, we're currently doing a giveaway at 275 followers. That includes a Dragoon package, the Dragoon and the Verte, which is over £100. So if you want to drop me a follow, the closer we get, the sooner I do the giveaway. So check out my Twitch. Everything will be in the description. So yeah, check out my socials as well. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So I played Altergeist, and a lot of people I was talking to for the event were like, "Why are you doing this?" But I think it speaks for itself, really, the results it's been getting. So we'll start things off with the hand traps. So play 3 Imperm, 3 Ash. They're really generic, and Imperm at the moment is okay, but I feel like the interaction with this and Multifaker is just too strong. Like if you draw it going second, especially against the meta, Prank Kids and Tri Brigade, they really do struggle to play through that going first. So that's where we play the Imperm Ash. Obviously Ash is super generic. Um, Beats most matchups. Well, it hits most matchups. So yeah, just 6 hand traps in the main deck, and then the standard Altergeist lineup I don't think ever changes or ever will change is 3 Meluseek, 3 Faker, 3 Marinetta, 2 Silk, and the 1 Conquerry. We play the Conquerry because it just gives us more options. Stops us from dying, and it can put up negate on the field, so it isn't too bad. Sucks to draw it, but if you have this and like spoofing, it's fine because it turns into a multi-faker. A lot of people at the moment are running extravs, but I prefer to play Prosperity. My reasoning behind this, I think the card's just insane for digging out power trap cards. I'm playing this in my Trap Eldritch deck at the moment, and just digging out Rivalry or digging out a Torrential Tribute or even Imperial Order going first is just so strong. A lot of times I felt like I was playing Extravagance and I just wasn't seeing my Allsgeist engine, and I feel like this deck loses a lot when you don't see your Allsgeist engine, as most decks would probably, I suppose. But this deck, yeah, not seeing Meluseek or Faker turn 1, it sucks. So I thought maybe seeing top 6 guys in my deck gives me more of a chance to dig into my engine, or if I have engine, a power card to back me up. The standard Altergeist trap lineup is the 3 spoofing, 2 protocol, 1 manifestation. I think if you play correctly, you only need the 1 manifestation. You should always have a faker in hand anyway. Now it's at 3. Um, so yeah, 1 manifestation is absolutely fine. You can always do the trick with Sequidius when it's engraved to ban it return it to hand if it's engraved. So yeah, it does come up now and then, but 1's fine. It's searchable off Marinessa too, so I never needed the second one. And then Som Strike, I think is probably one of the best cards, or at least one of the best trap cards in the game right now. Going second, this plus Rivalry and Torrential is just like, it's insane. That is so good, and that's another reason why we play Prosperity, is to dig into Strike along with a power trap card like Torrential Rivalry. So yeah, Rivalry is just pretty good right now. Locking Tri Brigade into like Beasts or Beast Warrior is pretty good. It can stop like half their plays. Drytron's pretty good. If you go Link Karibo, you can just drop this and they're kind of stuck. Hits like other rogue matchups. Like I played Dragon Link, sorry, and they went Appaloosa. You flip this and then locked in Fairy. So yeah, pretty good. Torrential Tribute, so this is another one, same as Rivalry. I think it's just so good right now, especially with the interaction with Faker in hand, wipe the board, set up Faker Sequidius. Honestly, there's not many decks in the format right now that can play through that other than the Mirror Match or maybe the Trap Eldritch deck, which doesn't go monster heavy. So it's just really good. Torrential's insane. It's difficult, like if you're playing Virtual World or Drytron, to play through it. I'd probably say more Virtual Worlds. I think Drytron plays through this well if they have loads of names in hand. But yeah, this deck, this card's good. Imperial Order is just, what can I say? Yeah, really good Floodgate. And then 3 Judgment. So originally when I first started playing Altergeist, I was iffy about main decking Judgment. But I think in the meta right now, it's not too bad going second. Plus, it's more space for the side deck. So yeah, especially if we win the dice roll and we draw Judgment along with the Floodgate to protect it, it's really impactful. So yeah, it worked fine this weekend. I didn't have any issues with it in the main deck. So yeah, 40 cards, and then for the side deck, we play Gameciel, Ouch Dragoon, Ultimateness, Appaloosa, anything that summons like big monsters that you have a hard time outing. Like this deck can struggle against Dragoons, so Gameciel certainly helps with that as well. Another reason why we play Prosperity, because if they don't negate the Prosperity, then you can and you draw into Gameciel, it sucks for them. Bell, I expect to play a lot of Tri Brigade. I played, I think, 3 or 4 Tri Brigade. I'll go over my matchups at the end, actually. But yeah, this is pretty good against like Revolt. And then you can take control of the game with the trap cards. So Bell's in there, and also it's good against the Eldritch sort of trap deck because it stops Sanguine and it hits Nydia Servant, which everyone knows. So, and then Secret Village. This card's really good. It turns off like Twin Twister, Lightning Storm, and it can like stop like Sky Striker and Drytron. Like I summoned this against Drytron, and they really struggled to play through it, especially when you have access to like other trap cards to back it up as well. So it was, yeah, really good card. Evenly matched, probably the second best Altergeist trap, other than Imperm. I think Imperm's like, yeah, Imperm's the best Altergeist trap. And then yeah, evenly, it's good in the mirror. Didn't play a mirror, but it's good in the mirror. I played Eldritch though, that was good against. And then Summer Limit, it's just another Floodgate going first. That we don't really need to play around. And yeah, so for the extra deck, honestly, I'll be honest, it doesn't matter at all. Hextia, and then Link Karuuda or Anima, depending if you have Rivalry. That's the most important. You really summon the other ones. Hextia, no explanation. You can beat over Dragoon using it as well. So I think that's quite important to have. And then you can make an Ningesu as well, which comes up obviously if you're not under Rivalry, but does come out as a Dragoon out. Prime Banshee literally has never ever come up, like, for me as an Altergeist player. I think it came up once in like a YCS or something, but yeah, it just doesn't come up. But it's just utility, I suppose. We have 15 slots, so might as well put them to utility, and then Phoenix Unicorn, and then Link Karibo, Almirage, and 2 Animas for the Meluseek. We don't need to max out in these because we don't play Extravagance, but we can afford to banish a few copies if needed. Celine is decent. It comes up now and then. That with like access code. I think access code is self-explanatory. I didn't actually use it once today, but in testing I did see it, and in theory it works as well, just to break boards and to beat over big stuff. So yeah, that's the deck. So really standard right now. Like, it's weird how this deck's like seeing popularity. I saw it, I liked it, I thought I'd try it. It was like £5 entry to the tournament, or like €5. So I thought, why not? I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, thoughts on the deck. It works really well. It beats the meta. It has a really good matchup against like Prankage, the Tri Brigade deck, and like the mirror match comes up now and then. Where if you can outplay the mirror match, you can pick up a free win. I think I struggled against the Trap Eldritch deck. That's mainly because like Sequidius didn't really work, along with like Rivalry and Torrential. So that sort of strategy didn't really work against that deck. But any other deck in the format, you should have a good time against this deck, unless you draw bad, which you can't really help those situations. So matchups, I've got a list here. So round 1 was against Prank Kid. That was a 2-0 Torrential the normal summon. Not a lot you can do there, and then just controlled the game in game 2 with Sequidius. And then round 2 was my only loss of the tournament. That was against a Trapped Eldritch deck. I just drew weird, like game 1, drew like Rivalry Torrential, but that just didn't bother him, and then he got all his grind game going. And then game 2, we had Inspector Border, which sucks. Round 3 and 4, I played Tri-Brigade Zoo. Not much to say. I think if you like Rivalry and lock them into beasts, they can't really do much. And then Sequidius on its own is just really good against that matchup as well. And then I think round 5, game 2, I opened Imperium Faker going second, and yeah, that was pretty nice. And then that was round 4, and then round 5 I played Drytron, picked up a win there. So I went 4-1 in Swiss. I finished 3rd, making the top 8. And then in top 8 I played Prank Kids. Again, just stop the normal summon, and then you can normally play through like the butler. I mean, if you can like Trent, I think game 1 I lost. Game 2 I opened Torrential and Strike, going second, and then game 3 just Quidius control, I suppose, with loads of trap cards. And then top 4 was Dragon Link. I rather read him when he made Appaloosa, and he couldn't do anything until he outed Rivalry. So yeah, that was a good win. And then the final was Tri-Brigade Zoo. Obviously, this matchup is really favourable for us, and we drew really well. We won a lot of dice rolls, to be fair. I think that helped. I'm not going to lie, it was quite lucky, but I think if you want to win tournaments and get results, you do need a little bit of luck sometimes. But I think the deck does naturally beat the meta at the moment, as we've seen with the results in the last few weeks. So if you guys got Altergeist cores, pick them up, because it's not a bad deck right now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm going to link my socials in the description. Check out my Twitch. I'm streaming loads of tournaments. I normally do like chill streams right now, playing like Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus. I know a lot of people don't play Nexus, but I feel like that's quite similar to Master Duel, or it will be similar to Master Duel. And the ranking system is quite fun because you play like really weird decks on here, so it's quite entertaining for some to watch. When I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm normally playing Pokemon. The rotation is literally live now, so I'm playing quite a few tournaments. So if you like Pokemon and want to see me play some Pokemon, feel free to join the Twitch community. And then yeah, so that's it. So appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts.